Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and greetings, AliShanMao here. Let's test the Aggressor 1200mm long-range FPV flying wing, the futuristic flying wing right here. Well, first off, this has an SN Navi flight controller installed in it, and I did have a test flight which I want to share with you, and some of the data with the flight and the issues I was having. So let's talk about them, and after that I'll prepare it, I'll check every option, everything, fail safe especially, and then we'll give it a flight. Nice sunny bright day today, so it should be okay. Not much wind, should be nice to fly this beautiful baby. This is the very first test flight taking off in manual mode. I just want to quickly test the flight modes. So right after that I switch to stabilization mode, where I just want to say if the plane is responsive or not. You also see I will be testing heading hold mode, which did very well, and after that in the circle mode. You see that I have a lot of information on OSD just because I wanted to compare the values of altitude and speed scale versus ground speed, airspeed, and altitude values that you see here, these two different values. So I find they are actually exactly the same and pretty accurate. Now the issue I had was with RTH. RTH worked very well, return to home, auto return to home works very well, but I don't know why the plane did not climb to 130 meters, the safe altitude that I set. It came back on same altitude, 55, 56, 58 meters altitude, and that was not good. So I switch it back to circle, take control, and bring it down for landing. So the quick test flight is over. Let's set it up for the second test flight. Now the issues I wanted to talk about are very simple. The biggest issue I was having was the motor and the propeller. I was having extreme vibrations, and you know, all kind of video, even the video from Foxeer camera right here was shot having jello, as you have seen in the video clip, the DVR video. Now what I did was, you know, that plane, you know which plane I'm talking about, that, oh sorry, this plane. Yes, I realized this plane had two very nice, good quality sunny sky motors, two very nice 40 amp ESCs, two very nice APC propellers, and three very nice servos. So I salvaged it because that project has dropped, and nobody's gonna fly that plane, nobody's gonna manufacture that plane. So what's the use of flying that huge bird? I took that one of the nice sunny sky motors and a good propeller, balanced it, and installed in Aggressor. So this plane obviously is going to see, hopefully, I'm very, very hopeful, much more hopeful than the previous one, is going to see production. And you can see that I have installed that motor, propeller. Now the issue I was having, not the vibration. Vibration obviously has improved a lot. I have a very less vibration. It still there is, but less. The ESC was getting heat up because I was spinning 12-inch propeller. So I 3D printed my own design, a little vent with 3 whistles. If they whistle during flight, man, this sounds really nice. So this is a vent to blow air on the ESC and motor. Should keep them cool. Now I'm spinning an 11-inch propeller, so shouldn't be problem with the heat. I move the antenna here, make it slightly higher, and move the you can see the SN Navi slightly more forward to very close to center of gravity. So I'm not going to install a SD camera. I just want to fly it with the Foxeer FPV camera. You can see the footage obviously, and we'll keep it that way. We'll just test it and see how things go. so far so good. So I'm gonna turn this camera off and focus on flying. As all the features were working properly on my previous flight, so I just wanted to test a bit more of altitude hold, and I wanted to test the new motor. Yes, now I'm running the new motor, Sunny Sky, and new propeller, which actually not new, it's a used propeller, but I balanced it. Seems like the vibrations are still there, though slightly low. At certain throttle they come a lot. You can see the jello on, so I still have to do something about vibration. The motor is really very nice, but the vibrations are just killing. Now I'm testing the circle again, which actually doing very well. It's, I believe, only 80 meters radius, very short circle radius. Later I plan to set longer or bigger radius of circle to test, you know, for the chasing video, one pilot, two RC airplane, FPV planes chasing. So it's working very well. Now I'm testing the auto return to home again, and this time I want to see if the plane will climb up to 130 meters safe altitude or not, because I did tweak some of the settings. So let's watch it. Sorry for the video quality is dropping because my antenna is not pointing exactly to the plane. And right here I see the plane start climbing suddenly. Okay, it's coming back. Dreaded vibrations. I hate it. I have to do something about the vibrations. I actually realized the vibrations are because of something else, not because the motor or propellers. I'll discuss it later, of course, in some other video. So plane is climbing, and obviously, right, plane climbed to 134 meters altitude, but check this out. Wait for it. Hold on. Sorry, the antenna is not pointing to the plane. Wait for it. Now the plane is circling above my head and it's dropping altitude really quick. See? And I was like watching if it's gonna land. Wait. Pull up. Wait. It almost actually landed on top of those buildings. It's not good. I don't know why. I have to do something about the altitude gain settings, I believe, here. Or it could be due to vibrations. SN Navi is actually not able to perform very well or hold altitude very well. Anyway, now I'm coming back in stabilized mode. It seems to be flying very well. No vibrations there at this throttle level, which is 38% throttle only. And I still have 50 something airspeed and 40 something ground speed. Altitude is very low. I'm coming back for landing. I did some more testing. You can see a total flight distance accumulated 6.9 kilometers so far. So coming for a nice smooth landing for all of you. 16, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Wow, altitude is dropping real fast. 1, and it will go to negative? No. Yeah, -1. All right. And okay, we stopped. All right, we landed and the flight was good. And the only issue I realized was on RTH. The SN Navi did let the plane climb to 130 meters altitude that I have set, but look at this. When the plane was above these buildings, right above that, I believe, it was dropped already to 100 meters, which is not good, man. I was worried that the plane is going to land on top of that building. Man, that could have been bad. So everything is okay. I mean, flight wise, the flight performance of this plane is absolutely beautiful, man. You don't want to worry about that. This plane flies absolutely beautiful, man. It's such a charmer. And I was having RSSI critical. Come on, one hand is difficult to get it out. Hold on. Right here. Okay. I was having messages from my radio X9D because I'm running R9M and this mini little receiver. When I was right there crossing the bridge, the radio was telling me that the RSSI is critical, and I was like, hey, R9M and just not even 2 kilometer RSSI is critical. Then I realized I was running only 10 dB, I believe. That is 100 milliwatts or less. So today I switched to 500 milliwatt and I didn't have that issue. I still can switch that R9M to 1 watt. Okay, let me show you which one I'm running actually. You have seen it in my video right here. It is the R9M. Come on, don't follow my face. The Fimi Palm now follows the face. Let me turn that off. Okay, so you can actually see. One moment, right here. So this is the R9M that I'm running, 2019 version, Access version, and I was surprised. I was like, really? Come on. So 500 milliwatts, good. I can still go 1 watt, even better, 10 kilometer range. Okay, so this testing is done. Issue number 2, I am still having serious vibration issues, and also I'm feeling it's eating the battery real quick. So it's not the plane or its aerodynamics problem, it is the problem of power combo. I have to run an efficient power combo if I want to go long range on this plane. Obviously this plane can take more batteries. I'm running a 5300 milliamp. I can put 2 of those 4S and I can go even farther distances, but I need more efficient combo. So this concludes today's testing. SN Navi works, all its features works properly except that RT edge goes down. Could be anything, could be the SN Navi is getting really lots of vibrations, and that is why it's not behaving right. So 1, I have to get rid of vibrations by balancing the propeller real nice. 2, I have to get a nice efficient power combo. 3, add an HD camera and I can have fun flying this plane long range. Rambler RS, yeah baby, come on out, don't be shy. So let's fly this one now. It is running SN light flight controller. Okay, everything is set. Let's fly. It has an HD camera on board. Let's go 2 kilometer FPV. Why 2 kilometer only? Guess I have to make that video telling you why I don't fly long range anymore. So stay tuned for that.